Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. Today I am reviewing the Netflix TV series called Dark. Dark comes out on the 1st of December. It has 10 episodes, 10 hour-long episodes. What it is, it's a family saga, but with a supernatural twist. Well, that's their logline, their strapline. Set in Germany, in a small town. The story revolves around families that are rocked by missing children in their town. And what you get in the first couple of episodes is a look at each of the families and how it affects them. It's like a character study on families and the drama that goes in them. These characters are very well defined, and I wasn't quite sure what to make of this when it started because it's very atmospheric. Right from the get-go, there are weird tones that carry on throughout each episode. I would say that the sound editing and the score and the music in this is perfect for what they're trying to create. And I think what they are trying to create is Germany's answer to Stranger Things. But that would be doing this series a disservice because it's like a mash of The Shining and the Blair Witch Project and Stranger Things, but for adults. Not that those aren't for adults, but I'm comparing it to Stranger Things as well. Yes, it is subtitled, but after the first few minutes, you will very quickly lose yourself in the story because of how well the story is defined through its cinematography and atmospheric tones and the acting. And the acting here is phenomenal. None of these people I've seen or heard of before because I don't watch a lot of German TV or films, and I think that's really great. Well, for me in the UK here, that it comes across as completely fresh. So we've got 2 seasons now of Stranger Things. We've got series that are similar in content, but what this does is its own thing. So it takes from those worlds and draws you in on a story that is about family. So it's about how broken families deal with a supernatural twist, but nobody's willing to talk about it. So it's one of those towns where everybody knows everybody's business on the surface, and then underneath things are going on constantly behind the scenes. It's so hard to compare to things that we've seen here because it is like the best of those worlds. So again, I would add in Stephen King's The Mist miniseries. If you take elements of the drama and how well those characters are defined, it's the same thing that you get here. This, at times, was freaking scary. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat, kind of. I was actually watching in my bed and my big TV there and hiding behind the duvet. I didn't expect this to be that scary. There were moments where I was like, this is terrifying. And it wasn't because there was like giant monsters or grotesque gore or anything like that. It was the way that the direction with the editing managed to peak the crescendo of the flow and tone of the episodes, and each episode builds to a moment where you've got to watch the next. This is so binge worthy. Like, you're gonna want to watch all 10 episodes because the story just keeps building and building and building. There are no weak links in the acting here. Every single person is strong. Every single character is believable. Again, you have what is almost a Hollywoodism, but it really works. You have your 2 worlds where the adults are kind of doing their own thing and the kids are doing their own thing. And through incidents, they meet up and find that their worlds are actually colliding. It's obviously about the disappearing kids and how the kids at the high school have to deal with that, how they're trying to figure out what's going on. It's set in a town where there are nuclear silos and people, most of the town rely on the work that those silos give to the town. And so the backdrop is this nuclear silo. It's like if you could take one of Stephen King's towns, like a town in Maine, and put it in Germany, this is the type of thing you would get. I don't have anything negative to say. I had one little thing, and is that the subtitles were really small. I don't know if that was just their on purpose for the review, But other than that, I thought this series is phenomenal. It's definitely their answer. It's like their answer to Stranger Things. It's like Stranger Things, but for adults. And it is for adults because there are a couple of scenes in this which is definitely romantic in nature, nudity, and just the whole tone and feel of this is for adults. But this series is so good, you should check it out on the 1st of December. And yeah, that's my review. I don't want to spoil anything for you, just really check it out. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. Bye.